In this video we will be unboxing the brand new iPad. This iPad is the brand new iPad launched this year and features a brand new Retina display and faster A5X dual-core processor. There are many different versions available of this. This is the 32GB black Wi-Fi version. On the side of your screen now you can see the pricing for all the different versions of this iPad. So here on the front of the box we see a picture of the iPad. This is rotated sideways, which is different from the old versions. On the bottom of the box we have an iCloud logo. On this side it says iPad, the top has an Apple logo, and the other side says iPad. On the bottom we have some information and saying this is a 32GB model. I've already cut the cellophane so it'll be easier to open, so just take a look at what we get inside. Let's take the cellophane off, like that. And now we'll take a look at what we get inside with the brand new iPad. Just lift the top off, hopefully. Come on. Open. That's it, it's going. There we go. So see the new iPad. And there it is, the brand new iPad. So we'll just lift it out with this little tab that Apple kindly give you, so you can lift the device out of the box straight away. And this will reveal the accessories, which we'll take a look at first. So here we have the power adapter. This is the standard power adapter with different plugs for different countries. These are interchangeable as well. And here you have a USB port, so this can be used to charge any USB device as well as the iPad. And then here we have a little box which contains some information. We'll take a look at that. Okay, you get a little bit card that has a picture of the iPad and shows you the position of the home button, the on-off wake button, the silent button, and the volume up-down button. And on the back it just tells you how to turn it on. Okay, so that tells you how to turn on the iPad and tells you to go to their website for more support. Apple stickers, obviously, get that with every Apple product now. And important product information guide. Let's see what that says. Safety information, so don't eat it or whatever. Then here we have the USB cable, which will be used for charging with this charger or connecting to a computer for transferring data. So now that's all the accessories. We'll get all that out of the way and take a look at the actual iPad itself. Okay, so here we have the iPad itself. It's all wrapped in cellophane, like Apple do with all the products. We can simply take that off. Apple make it very easy. You can simply turn it over and peel like that, and the cellophane peels off. And then you can simply unfold the iPad just like that. You almost unwrap it, and then that's it there. So just try and pick it up. That's it. And get all that cellophane out of there. So here we have the brand new iPad. So on the front of the iPad we have the 9.7-inch Retina display, which has a whopping resolution of 2048 by 1536, which makes for 264 pixels per inch, which is really high resolution. So pixels will be almost impossible to see, so it should be a really good display. At the top we have the FaceTime camera, and at the bottom we have a home button like on any other iPad. So the front pretty much remains unchanged. On the bottom we have the dock connector, which will connect the cable to or to a dock. And here we have a speaker grill. On the back we have the Apple logo, the iPad logo, so information about copyrights and stuff, the camera, and here we have the headphone jack. On the top is the sleep wake button. On this side we have the lock button and the volume rocker. And the other side doesn't have anything on it at all. And that's it there. Now you can already see it picks up a lot of fingerprints. Just me handling it there, you can already see it's completely smudged and fingerprinty, which is quite annoying with glossy things, but that's what you get for a glossy black product. So now we'll turn it on and see what we get. So hopefully there's power in it out the box. Usually is with Apple products. Yep. And there it is booting up. I can already see that the screen looks extremely good on the Apple logo. You can barely see, you can't see any pixels on it, at least from the distance I'm at. So that's now booting up. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to get an old original iPad and we're going to compare them in terms of size. Okay, so here we have the new iPad right next to a first generation iPad. Even looking from the top you can see the slight differences, such as the lack of camera on the original iPad, and the bezel seems the silver part of the bezel is a lot more prominent than on the new model. In terms of thickness, the old iPad is also a lot thicker. You can see that the old one has a flat side compared to the new one's rounded design, which makes it feel a lot thicker, and as well as that, where the new iPad has a completely flat back, the old one has a very rounded back. So the new one is definitely a lot thinner. The new iPad also weighs 650 grams for the Wi-Fi only model. This is lighter than the original iPad at 680 grams, however it is a whole 50 grams heavier than the iPad 2, which only weighed 601 grams. So that's 49 grams heavier than the previous generation. But hopefully the performance difference will make up for that. Okay, as this is just an unboxing, I'm not going to look too much into the performance of the product. However, we'll go through the setup guide right now. So we'll turn it on, and we get this configure slider, which appears in all different languages. Simply slide that along to unlock the iPad. We're asked to pick a language. It's already set to English, so press next. Asked to pick a country or region, so just go right into the bottom of that. Pick United Kingdom. Press next. Enable location services. Next. Ask me to choose a wireless network, so I'll need to put mine in and put my key in, and I'll come back when that's done. Okay, so it's now connected to my wireless network, so I'll just press next. And it's going to activate the iPad online. And that's done. So we now need to choose where we want to set it up as a new iPad, restore it from an iCloud backup, or restore it from an iTunes backup. So I'm going to go and do that now, and we'll come back when that's done. Okay, so I've now restored the iPad from a backup of an existing iPad, so now I can see how that worked, so let's turn it on. And I can straight away see that this has automatically used the wallpaper from the existing iPad. We can now slide to unlock, where it asks me to choose a wireless network. So like before, I'm going to pick mine. It's not saved the key that I've entered before or from the old iPad, so I'll need to put it in, so I'll be right back after I've done that. So that's the Wi-Fi key typed in, so just press join. We're now joining the network. Now press next. So it's going to ask, do I want to use dictation? Let's see. It may as well use it. Next. Register with Apple. Next. Then now I'm going to press start using iPad. And that's it straight into the iPad with all the existing. There's no apps that have transferred over from the existing iPad, but I should be able to download these from iTunes. So that's the new iPad. Looks very good. From here I can see the screen looks absolutely fantastic, a lot better than the old model. This was just the unboxing, so we're going to cover more information about this iPad in the full review, which will be coming shortly. So thanks for watching, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe, and you can also visit our website at review-this.org.